invite you to journey down into the earth with us. And do know, dear ones, that this is not a journey into the physical, but into a layer of dimension. They are existing in simultaneous harmony. And so when we invite you to come into the inner earth, into this realm of residence, we are inviting you to remember, for some of you are in this area as well, residing in this energy with us. This is how the energy from within is expressed without. You are a direct line, a taproot, if you should like to call it that, of the energies within Gaia. Gaia, who is this beautiful presence that has allowed us to work with her as she begins to travel through her ascension of shifting her vibration back to a frequency once known. If you wish to journey with us, we invite you to allow the energy and the frequencies that come through to wash over you. Allow yourself to sit with these energies and visualize, feel, smell, taste, intuit. Any of the senses that are those which resonate with you the most. And we like to begin to have you envision within Earth herself as a beautiful vibrational being, and imagine that these frequencies and these vibrations are so plentiful and become so dense that they begin to represent that which you know, that which is the three-dimensional reality, the place of experience, of duality, of multiple energies and frequency, in a concentration that is so high and so filled that you perceive it as density, as matter, as you may use a finger of your physical body to touch a part of your body, to touch your hand, and you feel a resistance. You feel what you perceive as density, as matter, but it is simply vibration. Vibration in a sense of frequency gathered together so that it creates for you a space to play, to experience the energies, the experiences, the scenarios, and all of the playground that is the three-dimensional reality. Layered upon that are other dimensions which have density which is less, and within this density that is less are different experiences, all existing at the same time, all existing in the same space. It is matter simply of where your personal vibration is. And please understand that as we say this, we express that there is no what you would call right or wrong. There is simply the experience of density. It is not for you to feel that you must vibrate higher, be a higher frequency, to be a high vibrer. No, it is simply to understand that where you are right now has been chosen by you and is a space of reality that gives you an experience that you cannot have in these different frequencies. When the other dimensions are layered upon each other, then we can see that they all work together. And where you are right now is a golden opportunity, an opportunity to be and play and experience. And so we invite you to sit in this density and to understand that it is of your choosing and that it is a glorious place to be. And in being in that space, one of your opportunities is to decide if you wish to be an anchor of light at this time. And in doing so, it may be expressed in many ways. We understand that you call it the light worker or the wayshower or the spiritual warrior. There are many names, but ultimately it is a matter of connecting to the energy that is you, to remember who you are, to understand that within your heart, the love that radiates out is your true essence. And in being able to accept this and share this, you are allowing others to see that they may do the same. And once you have been able to do this work, you may then decide to be more streamlined, to allow yourself the remembering of what you might call a soul mission or soul purpose. However, do understand that these are three-dimensional expressions. The experience that you have is solely of your own, constantly available to you as multiple choices. Every choice to take you to a different timeline, every timeline to give you a different experience. So do not fear that you are doing it wrong, or that there is a better way, or that if you are expressing yourself in a way that feels natural to you, that it is wrong because others are not doing it the same. Oh no, dear one, this is in fact what you are meant to be doing, to embrace yourself, the love of yourself, the energy and the beauty that is you, and the way that you are vibrating within this three-dimensional playground. So we invite you to remember that as your, if you wish to call it, soul purpose. Within the earth, we are residing as a collective of beings who are here to assist Gaia as she begins to shift her awareness and change her vibration. Many of you on the earth plane at this time are here to support her as well, and in supporting her, it trickles down to more specifics of supporting other humans or other star beings or other sentient beings that are in, on, or around Gaia at this time. This includes the plants, the animals, the intangibles that you might not perceive, but who are there, living their experience as well. There are so many choices open to you and so many options. And so we ask you again to imagine within a beautiful ball of light, and surrounding it is the most delicate of frequencies. And as they expand out, they begin to concentrate and begin to create density. And this is a very simplistic view of Gaia in this timeline, to understand that she is in fact a multidimensional being, and part of that is to offer this three-dimensional playground to you. For those of us who are working within, we are communities of beings who have been here a very long time, as you would perceive it as human years. We do not play with the concepts of time within our dimensions. However, we shall relay to you concepts of time to help you to understand part of what we are doing. We are assisting Gaia and helping to rebuild what had been changed when she dropped her frequency so long ago. We are working on the inner structure, and that is in your physical reality as well as in our dimensions. Remember again that there are many dimensions all interacting and layered upon each other, many which make up Gaia, many which make up you. You may be represented here and also in many other places. Please understand that this is natural. All of humanity, all of those who are on the earth at this time are multidimensional beings. We have this multidimensional beingness. It is there for you if you wish to remember. It is there for you if you wish to communicate. Again, the work that we do is to help to rebuild some of this displacement, some of what has fractured within, and through the structure of Gaia and all that is placing her together. We show the conduit pictures of the infinite structure and web of a microscopic level. It is the mycelium, it is the structure beneath the structure of the plant kingdom, which holds so much of the earth together. It is a network of communication, of light, of energy, and impulses. And we see this in every kingdom, the plants, the animals, and the minerals, each one connected through the earth with communication within and without. You are likely one of her guardians. Those who are called to the light of the stars understand that they have come here with a purpose and a mission. Again, starting with remembering and learning to love the light and beauty that is yourself, so that you may share it with others, so that they understand that they themselves can remember and that they are always safe and sovereign. And also the other missions of connecting with those who are similar and creating communication lines of energy, grids of light, as you are anchoring many of the energies that come to the earth at this time. The earth is wrapped in many layers of energy and accepting constantly communication with those around her. On a three-dimensional level, this would be the other planets, the gravity, the push and pull within your physical solar system, the constant light and plasma and different rays and frequencies of light that come from outside of Gaia, from the sun, planets, meteorites, the interstellar space. There are many waves, as you call them, many frequencies which are in constant motion, constantly traveling. Some come through with energy for Gaia, some come through as disruption. And it is all a large puzzle that has been pieced together. And you are part of this puzzle. We are very glad that you are here at this time. In the earth, it is a core of light. We feel this is a good analogy to begin to visualize a light that expands outwards. And as you are connecting in with Gaia, as you do your practice of grounding or earthing or meditation, you are creating tendrils of light tethering into the innermost core. It is allowing you to be anchored in to the inner earth. It is also allowing the inner earth to be connected to the outer. And so it is a flow of communication which is seamless and life-giving. It is a renourishment of your physical beingness, and it is also a portal into information and remembering. To contact us, it is simply a matter of asking for that when you are grounded and feeling that you are secured and tethered to Mother Earth. You may call upon us at any time to have this connection. We ourselves are a collective of many beings, many star races, those who have been around the earth and who in fact were part of her creation in your three-dimensional reality. There are many of the architects, the Elohim. There are other star races and different beings. We are a collective. We call ourselves the Agarthans, or should we say, you have called us the Agarthans. It is a name only, and the resonance is what matters. We work together to recreate the structures and foundations that are needed. We work together to create the portals of communication, as you will know them in different areas of the earth. The well-known to the North Americans are Sedona and different portals in Machu Picchu in Peru. There are also some in the Himalayan mountains, the Ural Mountains, and other portals around the Earth. There are gateways in Antarctica and in the northernest part of the world you call the North Pole. However, we understand that in the physical world, the North Pole has shifted, but that does not relate to our portal. This is simply addressing a conversation that the conduit had put forward to us. In these places, there is accessibility to the inner earth. There are portals for those who wish to bring their crafts of movement. There are spaces for the transit in and out of the earth. Again, dear one, remember that the majority of this is happening in higher frequency, in a place where the earth is not quite so dense and where there is not as much unrest as you perceive it. It is simply an experience. We are creating some healing for the earth. There is on your dimensional space much that is happening to destroy the earth, without knowledge, without understanding, breaking up what is actually required for structure. There are practices of mining, there are practices of gathering renewable resources, there are practices of gathering the non-renewable resources, which are actually disengaging the natural structure of the earth. And so we are working to reattach, to create connections, to rebuild and create structures and foundations at this time. We also work with those on the surface, those who identify with our energy, the lightworkers or starseeds or warriors of light, who feel called to be in connection with the what you would call environmental, the activists, the politicians, bringing awareness to what is happening in many areas of the earth. We call, if you are interested, we call to you to understand that this is again one of the many choices open to you if you wish to pursue it, if you wish to see it as your purpose in your human journey. For now, we wanted to bring forward this energy and light, a little bit of understanding, a little bit of support for you in your journey, to let you know that you are not alone, that there are always so many here to support you and to bring you love. We invite you, as you remember in your spiritual journey, that we are only a thought away, as are many others who are working together to support the rise and the remembering of the beings on the earth at this time. We leave you with one last thought, which is that of the collective. As we are a collective of energies and beings working together, so are you. And where you begin to place your thoughts, your consciousness, your energy, there is the ability to create. Create together, create by yourself. Allow yourself to see the thought forms to wish to bring forward, and not simply those for yourself, but those for humanity, those for the consciousness of all, to assist in Gaia shifting, to assist in yourselves shifting. It is simply a choice of changing the frequency of your body and mind, and this is done by allowing yourself to release the energies that no longer work for you, to embrace you're remembering to remember how beautiful and special you truly are. And as you learn to like and respect yourself again, you will remember and you will understand that so much that you have carried for so long is no longer needed. As you shift off these old feelings and beliefs and systems that have wrapped you around and created your experience and crafted your walking through your three-dimensional life, you will see that you will have a lighter sense, a sense of beingness, a sense of being able to lift. And that is the shifting. That is the movement. That is walking forward into higher vibration, higher frequency. We thank you for your time. We are the Agarthan, those beings working together as a collective within Gaia.